We reported earlier this month that Brydge, known purveyor of premium keyboards for tablets especially the iPad, was getting into Chrome OS tablets. Now, a leak on Brydge's own staging Shopify site reveals not one, but two keyboards in full, and what might be some new Google hardware. The first keyboard you need to know about is called Wallaby, which our Kyle Bradshaw first mentioned on our Alphabet Scoop podcast last weekend. In that show, he pointed out that the mysterious Brydge keyboard we saw in Chromium at first had been renamed to Wallaby in the source. The keyboard you see below is that keyboard, according to Brydge's staging Shopify site, which has now been taken down. Here's the Google cache. These images were first spotted by About Chromebooks. Perhaps unsurprisingly, the site says that this is a wireless keyboard for tablet, and the price is TBD. The category these keyboards are under on Brydge's site is for Huli, which you may know as the mock Google in the popular show Silicon Valley. Other categories, for iPad, and for Surface Pro. Second up is another keyboard we'd never heard of before, this one interestingly described as for being for a Chrome OS desktop. Wireless desktop keyboard for Chrome OS, specifically. The Google cache for this Shopify page is also still live, and you can see it for yourself there. Obviously, there are some big questions that these images leave unanswered. Is the device we see in the images for Wallaby the Nocturne Chrome OS convertible that we suspect is a Google product? Is it a generic render? Let's unpack the evidence really quick for arguing both directions. First, there's the assumption that Brydge would only want to make these premium keyboards for a big-name brand manufacturer that's planning to put a lot of marketing muscle into selling them. Brydge is pretty selective about who they partner with, and Nocturne is our best bet for a Google product. Secondly, there are some things about the device you see in this render that are unique. The most obvious is the fingerprint sensor at the top left of the frame that we saw referenced in some art that Google itself made for Chrome OS, which we've never seen on a Chromebooks before. If nothing else, we know Nocturne has a fingerprint sensor, and this device does too.